Hi, everyone, and welcome to a Living Divinely short. I'm sure you're wondering, what the hell is a Living Divinely short? And it's essentially just a shorter version of a podcast episode. Typically, we give you a little over an hour within a podcast episode. And this is just a more condensed version of connecting with our audience. Lately, our team has been overly consumed with the relaunch of our website and rethinking all of our content and getting ready for the back half of the year. And so it's really put a constraint on timing and curating podcast episodes. And I know that it's something that all of you love. So I'm trying to carve out at least 30 minutes of time to record something short and sweet, but it still be mindful, meaningful, and impactful for all of you. So in today's short, I want to talk about finding our way forward and doing that through focusing on the internal work. Welcome to Living Dvnly, the Divine Oasis podcast. I'm your host, Janae, founder and editor-in-chief of Divine Oasis. Bi-weekly, I use this platform to dissect what it means to live a well-lived life by exploring ways that we can create space for ourselves through intentionality, truth, love, and authenticity. I feel like one of the things that I've heard a lot throughout my life is when you look good, you feel good. And it's something that I carried with me for a really long time, all throughout my life. But it really wasn't until I started to focus on doing the internal work that I realized how much of that statement is actually not true. And I'm going to explain why it's not true. Because, well, I won't say that it's not true. I will say that it's only true depending on where you are in your present life. And I found that regardless of what space that I'm in and how good I look on the outside, there have been moments in my past that, I've had my hair done, I've had my nails done, I've had the best clothes, I've had the best bags, but in those spaces where I was really, really down, really, really defeated, depressed, unsure of myself, my external appearance really didn't count for anything. And I think so much of what we see today really puts this emphasis on looking your best and having the best of everything. But what do those things amount to if you don't focus on the internal work and focus on healing? I think we all know the importance, of looking our best externally. But when we focus on our internal healing, that is the more important work. And it's a very important aspect of your personal growth, and just being healthy overall. When you prioritize your internal healing, it helps you to find your way forward in life. That is like the big unlock for progression. And you benefit so much for investing in your mental health, investing in your internal well-being. And I think that's one of the things that I want to continuously instill in our community at Divine Oasis and our platform here. And really just coaching everyone through, those transitional phases. I think every woman who is a part of our community or will be a part of our community is in search for different things. A lot of the times there's this transitional phase of entrepreneurship or getting back into the corporate world, or starting a new job in the corporate world, and wanting to find ways to build on your look and build on your appearance, find the perfect fragrance. All of those things are essential. But then there's the work of overcoming self-doubt, building your confidence, focusing on your mental health, navigating, the unraveling of relationships and friendships, the transition to motherhood. All of those things play a key role in who we are and how we adapt on an internal level. And in a world that often places this heavy emphasis on external appearance, it's incredibly easy to get caught up in this pursuit of looking good and having the best of everything. But the true fulfillment in life truly goes far beyond the surface. And our external beauty may be able to get us in the room and may be able to attract a certain level of attention. But when we focus on our personal growth and really truly nourishing our mind, our bodies, and spirits, when you step into a room, there is a level of energy that you radiate. Your aura at times simply speaks for you, and you don't have to do any of the talking. And so I can't emphasize enough on why the work that we do throughout our platform, the resources that we provide, are incredibly important on, your healing journey, because it opens you up to a new perspective, multiple perspectives, different ways of living and being. And it also creates space for self-reflection throughout your personal growth journey. And as we think about, self-reflection and where we are in the present moment and where we want to be and what we have to do to get there, that level of self-reflection creates space for us to examine our thoughts, examine our behaviors, the emotions we feel. And it creates this deeper level of understanding of who we are. But without that ability or that willingness to self-reflect, there's always some level of a disconnect. I always say that, your ability to self-reflect creates space for you to determine why you're attracted to certain things, why you want certain things, why you want to possess or hold a certain title, or be a part of certain spaces and in certain rooms. And that healing, that internal work, really is the key to being comfortable with self-reflection. It allows you to get comfortable with identifying different patterns, whether those patterns are helpful or harmful to you, and your strengths, your superpowers, and also really understanding the areas of your life that require some level of improvement. It gives you the opportunity to learn from or dissect your past experiences and think about how you can create space to make better choices based on the things that you've done in the past. Self-reflection overall allows you to assess your actions. And through that self-assessment, you can cultivate a deep level of self-awareness and gain insight that guides you on your journey of personal growth and internal healing. And it's also just this awakening where you realize through self-reflection, like, wow, I've only been focusing on the exterior. Now I can open myself up to the deeper part of it, which is focusing on the internal work and really understanding your emotional needs. We have different emotions, all of us. Those emotions fluctuate every single day. sometimes 5 to 10 minutes after each other. Like, we're going through so many different emotions every single day. But without the internal work, we really lack the power to acknowledge and assess our emotions and address them head on. I saw a quote over the weekend, and that quote was like, feel it so you can heal it. And I love that. It's just a healthy reminder that allowing yourself to feel certain emotions will take you to a space where you feel comfortable with being sad. You feel comfortable with self-doubt. You feel comfortable with being angry, because that comfort allows you to feel how you're feeling, but also to do the work to get past those feelings. And you figure out like what you're in need of in those moments. Like, when I'm sad, am I in need of love? A little extra love and attention? Do I need a little bit of, touch, a hug, some level of affection, physical touch or affection? Do I need support? Taking the time to really understand your emotional needs allows you to prioritize your emotional and mental and physical well-being. And it just opens up and creates space for a healthier, more fulfilling life. I think one of the biggest unlocks of internal growth and healing is recognizing when your needs aren't being met. And one of the things that's really important to know throughout this journey is a lot of the times when our needs aren't being met, we have high expectations to be validated by others externally and for those needs to be met outside of us. But what we crave from the people in our lives and the environments that we put ourselves in, what we're craving is actually something that we've been neglecting within ourselves. So that self-reflection and that internal work really helps you to understand where your needs aren't getting met and how your level of expectations may be a little high for external support or external validation, because you need to lean in a little bit more to yourself, if that makes sense. Along this journey of healing and focusing on the internal work, I want to touch on a little bit about building resilience through mindful practices. One of the things that I'm really excited about as we gear up for the relaunch of our website and everything is an ebook that we are launching, and it really just focuses on personal growth and mindset mastery. And one of the things that we talk about is perseverance and resilience within that book. And building resilience through mindful practices is an essential part on this journey. Resilience is what leads you toward your healing. Your mindfulness is what allows you to fully embrace the moment and be present, and create space for calmness and grounding. Practicing different techniques like, meditation, deep breathing, just silence and stillness, really cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. That mindfulness teaches us to really observe our thoughts and master our mind, focus in and hone in on our emotions without harsh judgment. A lot of the times when we feel jealous of others, we feel envious, we feel sad, we feel defeated, we feel depressed, there's this heavy level of self-judgment. And we go into this phase of like, I'm a bad person, I'm not good enough, I don't have what it takes. And another one of the things that I talk about in the book is the power of yet. So while we're in this mindset of where we're really harsh, really judgmental on ourselves, and we're saying all these things that we're incapable of or that we don't have, it's important to focus on changing that mindset and empowering yourself to respond to challenges with clarity and compassion, and also incorporating the method of changing your sentences to utilize the word yet. So when we think about, oh, I'm bad on my luck and I'll never get here, or it's taking me longer than I imagined. No. You switch it up and you say, I'm having a bad day. I'm having a bad moment. I'm working really hard. I'm just not where I want to be yet. I've been working really hard. I'm not feeling good about myself at this moment. I have a goal to achieve XYZ, and I know that I'm going to get there. I'm not there yet, but I'm going to keep working toward it. And as we cultivate this awareness of how we're thinking, what we're saying in the moment, and really being present with our thoughts and our words, it creates a level of mindfulness. And through our regular mindful practices, we can build resilience and navigate life, regardless of the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows. We have this strength and this mindfulness where we're navigating through all of that with so much more ease and strength and a little less self-judgment. And not just self-judgment, but judgment for our surroundings, judgment of the people that we encounter and build relationship with. So I can talk forever. I can keep going. I hope that today's short poured into you. I will definitely be recording more shorts in the near future. We will also resume full podcast episodes post-launch on September 18th, but we're just trying to work through all the kinks, get the website relaunched, get all of our tools and resources launched, and we will be back to our regular scheduled program. Before I go, I did touch on the personal growth and mindset mastery workbook. That will be launching on September 21st. In the interim, I just want to share with you that this is some of my best work, some work that I am really proud of. The exciting thing is, if you're unsure about the book, it has a self-assessment, a free self-assessment that, really serves as a valuable starting point for this personal growth journey. It's a self-assessment that facilitates self-discovery, and also you have the ability to customize your learning experience based on your unique needs. But overall, the personal growth and mindset mastery book is just, I'm so proud of it, and it serves as an in-depth exploration of personal growth principles and mindset mastery. Truly, it just takes you on a journey and creates space for you to, learn all these different mindful practices, work through assignments, and cultivate a positive outlook, by working through the step-by-step guidance and practical exercises, and just reading through the valuable insight throughout the book. The book and the self-assessment really work together. You begin your journey with the free self-assessment, and the self-assessment really allows you to understand your current mindset clearly. And then when you purchase the book, it allows you to dive a little bit deeper into the intricacies of personal growth and mindset mastery. Yeah, I can talk all day long about this book and the assessments. I am really excited for you to receive all of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, thoughtful, mindful book. And stay tuned. There will be more available for you to learn about the book and the assessment on 9/18 when our new website relaunches. So again, full episodes will resume post-launch on 9/18. Stay tuned for more shorts that will be recorded and filtered throughout the next couple of weeks. I just can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much for being supportive and being mindful, loving on yourselves, and treating yourself well, because the love that you give to yourself and the treatment that you pour into yourself truly is a reflection of how you love on and treat and pour into others. So keep doing the work. You are amazing, and I can't wait to see you all on 9/18.